being aware, okay, of your creator is such a powerful influencing effect on your mindset and what you do. I want you to think about how your behavior completely changes when somebody's in the room. Okay, when somebody's in the room, think about it, how your behavior completely changes. Imagine if somebody you really, really want to impress is in the room. Okay, maybe it's somebody you want to marry. Okay, this might hit home a little bit harder for some of the younger audience. Somebody you want to marry. Okay, somebody you want to marry walks into the room. Think about how everything changes, man. Everything changes. You start looking at yourself in a completely different lens. Okay, and you're making all the adjustments. You're talking in a specific way. You're presenting yourself in a specific way. Everything about you changes. You want to impress this person so badly. Okay, somebody with authority comes in. Think about it when a police officer walks into the room. Okay, I think everyone has this thing where they're like, it doesn't matter. You haven't done anything. Okay, you're completely innocent. A police officer walks in the room and your nose starts to bleed. You know what I mean? Like, you're freaked out. A police officer walks in the room. Okay, their stuff is clanging everywhere. You got, they have the gun to the side. So a person who has consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, this fear of Allah, the recognition of the names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this longing to be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being aware of the presence of Allah, that has a profound effect. That's a person of taqwa. Then think about that difference. A person who gives from a state of taqwa, okay, I'm conscious of Allah and I give in a state of taqwa, and a person who gives by just it's a good action on the surface. But what is the system that created that action? Maybe it's your nafs. Maybe it's like, whatever, superficial reason. Maybe it could even be to make yourself feel good. I feel good by giving somebody, something. Okay. So yeah, you can please your nafs by doing that, because if you felt pain by giving somebody something, you wouldn't do it. So this is a natural way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us. When you help a fellow human being, you do feel good. So taqwa, a person of taqwa, as we mentioned before, is guided by the truth. They're guided by the truth, and it's a different operating system. There's a different cascade. There's a different flow from a person who operates from the basis of taqwa than a person who does good things from another source. Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, he once made a statement. He said, "You are living in a time in which desires are controlled by the truth. There will come a time in which the truth will be controlled by desires, and we seek refuge in that time." SubhanAllah, as if like this is a statement that we say, okay, this is your present time. Okay, this is a statement predicting the present time. That a lot of people's desires, what they do, that's what the reality is, right? It's like you have your own reality. Everyone has their own reality, okay? And there's nothing like the truth anymore. So there he's saying we're living in a time that we do things based on what is the truth, okay? But you're going to find a time, you're going to be in a time where people's desires is what's going to control the reality. This is what people do, is based on people's desires, okay? So now when we look at this month of Ramadan, okay, and if we think that just fasting alone is what the point of Ramadan is, just depriving yourself of food and drink is what the point of Ramadan is, then we are completely missing out on the point of Ramadan. We are completely missing out of the spirit of Ramadan, the essence of Ramadan.
Do I feel that the New York police are providing enough protection, or do I have to have protection of my own? I look for protection from Allah.